I am glad to announce the signing of today's historic economic partnership agreement between the United States and Ukraine.
The United States and Ukraine signed a long-delayed minerals agreement on Wednesday, April 30th, which the Trump administration described as a new kind of support for Kyiv following the end of U.S. military aid. This deal will enable Washington access to Kyiv's rare earth minerals in exchange for establishing an investment fund in Ukraine. After tough negotiations, Ukraine said it had secured key interests, including full control over its rare earth minerals, essential for modern technologies and mostly untapped. Trump had earlier demanded access to Ukraine's mineral resources in return for the billions in U.S. weapons sent during President Biden's time after Russia's invasion over 3 years ago. Despite initial reluctance, Ukraine agreed to the deal to attract long-term U.S. investment as Trump moves to cut back America's global security commitments. Announcing the signing of the deal in Washington, Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent said it showed both sides' commitment to lasting peace and prosperity in Ukraine. This agreement signals clearly to Russia that the Trump administration is committed to a peace process centered on a free, sovereign, and prosperous Ukraine over the long term. And to be clear, no state or person who financed or supplied the Russian war machine will be allowed to benefit from the reconstruction of Ukraine, Bessent said. The Treasury statement notably mentioned Russia's full-scale invasion of Ukraine, diverging from the Trump administration's usual formulation of a conflict for which Kyiv bears a large degree of responsibility.
Thanks to President Trump's tireless efforts to secure a lasting peace, I am glad to announce the signing of today's historic economic partnership agreement between the United States and Ukraine, establishing the United States-Ukraine Reconstruction Investment Fund. This partnership allows the United States to invest alongside Ukraine to unlock Ukraine's growth assets, mobilize American talent, capital, and governance standards that will improve Ukraine's investment climate and accelerate Ukraine's economic recovery. The Development Finance Corporation will participate and help to establish this fund in collaboration with the government of Ukraine. Today's agreement signals clearly to Russian leadership that the Trump administration is committed to a peace process centered on a free, sovereign, and prosperous Ukraine over the long term. It's time for this cruel and senseless war to end. The killing must stop, and both the United States and the government of Ukraine look forward to quickly operationalizing this historic economic partnership for both the Ukrainian and American people.
In Kyiv, Prime Minister Denis Shmyhal said on national television that the agreement was good, equal, and beneficial. Ukrainian Economy Minister Yulia Sviridenko that the deal would finance mineral and oil and gas projects, as well as related infrastructure or processing. Trump had originally sought $500 billion in mineral wealth, around 4 times what the United States has contributed to Ukraine since the war.